Hi, welcome to Jade Ken Gaming. I'm Adam. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Dragon expansion for the board game Talisman, the Magical Quest game, revised 4th edition, by Fantasy Flight Games. Talisman's a board game my friend has, and he's getting expansions for it. This one I believe adds another section of map. So we'll check out. Let's see if I can. This is the Dragon. This sounds fun. Talisman's a board game that takes hours. It's sort of a full day kind of board game. The expansions add alternate options, often possible new endings, possible new characters to play as. This one I believe adds a whole new section of map. As I said, Fantasy Flight Games. They will put their little advertisement in there. You got the component overview. Over these couple pages, looks like dragon tokens, crown tokens, sleep tokens. Okay, it's a sleep like smog. Setup example. Ooh. That's not what I expected. Alright, so this one looks like it sets up in the center. A lot of them, I think he has a couple that set up like on the outside here at a corner, like where you leave. But this looks like it replaces the middle section of the map, which would essentially replace the main objective of the game. Dragon lore. Example of crowning the Dragon King. Characters. Huh. So this is just one that will change the game in a pretty big way if it's changing the center, because the center is usually where the final objective is. Okay, so let's check this out. This is alternate ending cards. Dragon King, Domain of Dragons, and Dragon Slayer. And this essentially gives these set up some rules for how the game works and what the win conditions are, things at the start of the game. Yeah. So the ending cards, they're what set up how the game works. So those are alternate ending cards, and those apparently are optional according to the component overview. So let's see. And the Draconic Lord cards are, I guess, the 3 dragon options for the game. And they have stats and all that. So there's those. And then, of course, we get our character cards. Dragon Hunter, Dragon Rider, that's actually kind of cool. Dragon Priestess, Fire Wizard, Conjurer, and Minotaur. And each of these cards has, the strength, craft, sections underneath them where it says objects and fallers, where you'd put your other little cards beneath them. It's the spot where it starts, it's alignment. Life, spot where, gold is what you place over here, fate, to the Minotaur. And the Minotaurs, and they each have special abilities. The Minotaurs may not use any armor. That's one of his. And then he also, whenever you're about to engage in battle during your turn, you may stampede and add the result of your movement die to your strength until the end of battle. He has higher strength. Yeah, strength is his big benefit, and life is pretty decent too. Yeah, whereas some of them will have, full, he has less of those kind of abilities, but more, just base stats. And alright, we got the board here, which replaces the center of the game board, or like the main game's game board. Okay. Huh. Okay, and apparently this is two-sided, and they suggest using one side until you're more experienced. So this actually has two different options. So really, this is two different ways in this one expansion that the whole game can be changed what type of game it is, depending on whether you play with this side or this side. And yeah, wow. And you'll see this little door here. That's sort of the way, you know, the main part of the game is you have to collect the things or main objective to get through this door. The other half of it is on the more normal game. Doors over here too on this side. And so you have to essentially meet that requirement in order to get into this middle section to try and actually come and win the game. Alright, now we got tokens here. Let's see. Looks like there's 2 sheets of tokens. In a little Ziploc bag. See, this entire thing is, let's see, there are, it says there's 140 dragon tokens, which are these, which on their backs each have different symbols for different dragons. And there's, yeah, 140 of those with different dragons on the back. And then there are 19, looks like it says, sleep tokens, which are the same in the back, and 1 crown token. So, there are a bunch of tokens, and they control, it looks like, the Draconic Lord's dominance over the land. Ooh, this looks cool. Alright, miniatures in this one. Of course, covers... Oh, wow, it is. It's just characters, even. It's just, one of them is a dragon because of the Dragon Rider. I want to play that character. So yeah, when you're going around the board, one of the things, you know, there's the Minotaur, there's all this, yeah. One of the things is you actually have cool, you know, miniatures to represent what your character actually looks like on their card. So there's cool miniatures for it. Character figures, it calls them. Alright, looks like there are dragon cards. Alright. And it looks like there's 3 decks of dragon cards. That one is the Varthrax deck. And this one is part of the Ripless deck, and then there's also the Cardus deck. And those are for the 3 Draconic Lords. Yeah, and they're all going to end up being about the same size stacks. But on them are followers, enemies, magic objects, stranger. So yeah, they're essentially different events, different situations. Depending, I guess, on which Dragon Lord is currently in charge or something. Anyway, so there's, you know, 3 different decks of those cards that are added. Looks like multiple different ways to enhance and change up how the game runs. New characters, new alternate endings. Full expansion that goes right in the center to change how the actual end of the game works, and of course through that change the rules for getting to the end of the game. So if you play Talisman, you know, and you want some more variety, you feel like killing more days of time playing the board game, it's just more options, more variety, more replayability. They're really good at switching things up and letting this game just keep feeling new every time. So check it out. I'll link to where you can find it online, or check out your local gaming store. You know, if you're interested, it is the Dragon expansion for Talisman, the Magical Quest game, revised 4th edition. Have a great day. Bye.